Going to find out.
Time to get a jump on the Christmas shopping this year. Going to start a little bit early. First item on the list, Sing and Snore Ernie. How hard can that be? They say the early bird catches the worm. Unbelievable. They sold out a week ago and they don't know if they're going to get any more. No need to get discouraged just yet. Only one store down, and this is indeed a true toy store. No Sing and Snore Ernie here, huh?
No.
What do you have?
Well, we do have these Grover and Elmo.
Elmo was a big guy last year. There's Ernie, but that's not Sing and Snore Ernie.
No.
It's Ernie.
Just Ernie.
Or it's a start.
Yeah, that's a start, yeah.
Of course, Toys R Us. These guys look like you might actually be looking for a Sing and Snore Ernie. Have you heard of that?
I have it on layaway, actually.
You do?
Yeah.
Did you get it here?
No, I got it in Walmart.
You did? So there's still some left there?
Yeah. 2 weeks ago.
Oh, 2 weeks ago? So maybe there's not any left. I'm going to have to check there. I'm on a hunt for it.
In Ellsworth.
Oh, in Ellsworth.
Right.
Not at this one.
No.
He's got to be here somewhere. I know he's got to be here somewhere. There's Elmo, Cookie Monster. I know I'm getting warmer. Tickle Me Ernie. It's not it. Talking Farmer Ernie. No. Still no Sing and Snore Ernie. It says he's here. The sale doesn't start till tomorrow. I'll just have to camp out here overnight.
Well, there are still 47 shopping days left before Christmas, so odds are pretty good that maybe Chris will find one. Stores will be getting more Sing and Snore shipments. Well, a store company is recalling a toy that's been in stores for 20 years. The Brio Corporation says the hat on this clown poses a potential choking hazard to children. They want anyone who bought the wooden clown since 1977 to mail in the yellow cone-shaped hat, and they'll replace it with a redesigned child-proof one. The address for a refund or exchange is Brio Corp, North 120 West 184th-85, Freestadt Road, Germantown, Wisconsin 53022. Now, Brio is recalling the toy after a 22-month-old child in Germany died after choking on that hat. Well, Bangor Stephen King has scared up a new 3-book deal. King broke away from his longtime publisher of 20 years, Viking Penguin. The author has just signed on with Simon & Schuster. Although the company did not disclose terms of the deal, they call it an unprecedented arrangement, saying Simon & Schuster will share risks and rewards with King. According to sources at the publishing house, King will receive only token advances and royalties, but will get half of all the profits. A former bookkeeper in Rockland has been sentenced to 9 months in jail for theft. That story tops our hometown headlines. Robert Calderwood was accused of stealing $180,000 from the construction company he worked for. Officials say the money was stolen over a 2-year period. Justice Andrew Mead said he received the most amount of letters he's ever seen asking for leniency. Read about this story in tomorrow's Courier-Gazette. With Iraq still refusing to allow the UN to do weapons inspections and its continued threats to shoot down American surveillance planes, President Clinton says he doesn't see Saddam Hussein backing down, but promises to be firm. A Pentagon official says if Iraq tries to shoot down a plane, it would be an act of war subject to military retaliation. Iraq claimed the surveillance planes were gathering information to attack Iraq. With the UN Security Council due to meet on Monday, the U.S. is scrambling to get reluctant allies like France to support tighter economic sanctions, military action, or both. In other news, officials in Italy today uncovered a sophisticated international pedophile ring. Italian officials say mobsters were selling Chinese children to prostitution rings in the U.S. Officials say the mobsters brought the children to China, took them to Europe, then flew them to the U.S. One young girl told authorities she was taken from her home in China and forced to work as a prostitute in Thailand. Chinese officials say they are unaware of the prostitution ring. Well, Friday means one thing: big old fish. From salmon to bass, you're reeling them in, and we have the pictures. Before you strap on your skis and head for the mountain, we'll show you how to make sure your body is ready for the rigors of skiing. But first, let's check in with Steve McKay. He's at the weather window with today's Stumper question. Steve, it's Friday. It's your last chance to get me. Go ahead.
Yeah, the question today has to do with rainbows. I hope you know something about rainbows, Donna. How many colors in a rainbow? Donna, would it be 4, 6, or 7? We'll have the answer and your forecast coming up.
I'm a saver.
Nickels.
I'm a spender.
Dimes.
I got a jar full of coins.
All for a rainy day.
I do. I like cheaper loans.
Higher interest, easier to get funds.
They seem to just offer more for my money.
It's member owned. It's my money.
A co-op is a group of people pooling their resources together to help one another out.
They provide me all the services that I need.
There's no typical person that falls behind in their bills. It happens to anyone, in any occupation. And for a lot of reasons, it happens to people just like you.
I was embarrassed to admit I might have a credit problem. I've got a good job, but it's hard to pay all those bills every month. I suppose someone could help, but who?
Falling behind on bills can happen to anyone. Get back on track without bankruptcy. Call Consumer Credit Counseling Service. Don't wait. Call.
This is the Toys R Us Big Toy Book. It's filled with coupons you cut out. Don't circle too big or else you'll get something you really don't want. What did I learn? Oh, this is a very good price.
Save over $1,400. Just look for the Big Toy Book in Sunday's paper or check store for coupons.
My sister loves it too.
Hurry to Toys R Us. Enter to win one of 10 Chevy Ventures filled with toys delivered to you Christmas morning.
Looks like a big day for us Big Macs. Yeah, we're 2 for $2. Gosh, I hope it doesn't mean a slow day for you.
Well, big guy, us quarter pounders with cheese are 2 for $2 too.
But we're quintessential.
We're quintessential too, and proud of it.
2 Big Macs for $2, or 2 quarter pounders with cheese for $2, or mix and match. Only at McDonald's.
Hey, they can get one of you and one of me for $2.
This could be the start of a beautiful friendship.
Maybe.
Did somebody say McDonald's?
Coming up tonight on WLBZ News Center 2.
Hi everyone, I'm Vince Bavacqua. We have a lot to get you on tonight's 6 o'clock report. We may make medical history here in Maine. The federal government is thinking about testing a new drug for AIDS right here in the state, which is potentially good news for the hundreds of Mainers who have this deadly disease. We will talk with one local man who has AIDS to hear what he thinks about this testing program. Also, tonight's big story involves how much you'll have to pay when you mail order. Now, there is talk about charging sales tax on those orders. Tonight, we'll tell you where that proposal stands and what it means for small mail order businesses in our area. And Donna, we had the unfortunate story of 2 brothers who were out deer hunting in Somerset County.
Apparently, one of those men was not wearing hunter orange.
Right, that is how accidents happen, and we will tell you about that tonight at 6. Donna?
Okay, Vince, we'll see you then.
Okay.
We got off to a nice sunny start this morning, and even though the clouds are moving in, there's encouraging news about the rain. Steve McKay is at the weather window now to fill us in. Steve, it sounds like the rain may hold off a little.
Yeah, good news for hunters. If you need to do some more raking in your yard, I think tomorrow, at least tomorrow morning, you should stay dry, maybe part of tomorrow afternoon too. Let's go ahead and check out the tower cam. It was a beautiful day in Bangor, just a few high, thin clouds working in. This is our Bass Park camera. That is shooting over towards Main Street in Bangor. If you look at our radar imagery across the country right now, you can see most of that rain is located just south of the Great Lakes. Let's do a close-up view for you, and we'll put the radar into blink mode, and you'll notice that the heaviest rain is still south of Philadelphia. You work your way up towards New York, Boston, Portland, Maine, still dry. So I tell you what, it's going to take a while to reach Maine. So I think at least for tomorrow morning, you'll have dry conditions to be outside and maybe even the first part of tomorrow afternoon. So that is good news indeed. A little better than what it was looking like yesterday at this time. 50 the high today, 32 the low. The record high 66. I think that's the same as yesterday, wasn't it? 1975 is the year for that. 19 is your record low from 1987. Sunrise 6:21, sunset 4:15, and your daylight length is at about 9 hours and 54 minutes. 40s to the north today, north of Bangor. 40s for sure. Millinocket and Caribou had 40s at the Quaddy Air Airport in Eastport. Thank you for that phone call. 50s for Carmel and Bangor, and 40s for Sebec Lake. In fact, a trio of 48s for Sebec Lake, Lincoln, down towards Emerson School, with 40s for Orono too. Forecast for tonight, if you're going to a football game, should be nice, partly cloudy. It'll be chilly, but hey, this is November. For tomorrow morning, mostly cloudy with showers starting to work into southern areas of Maine, and it will be in the 30s with an east-northeast wind. How many colors in a rainbow anyway? Is it 4? Is it 6? Is it 7? The answer is 7. Can you name them? Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. I think I would have done okay there, but indigo and violet, I think I would have left those two off. So red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet, the 7 noticeable colors in a rainbow. P.O. Box 415 Bangor 04402 if you have a stumper for us. More about the weekend weather coming up at 6. Donna?
Okay, Steve. Well, thanks to modern technology, some folks are already skiing, but most of us don't hit the slopes until after Thanksgiving. That still gives us plenty of time to get in shape, because being fit helps reduce the risk of being injured on the slopes, or if you do get hurt, you might heal a whole lot faster. In Getting Fit tonight, Diane Atwood has some expert advice.
Check it out. They're making snow here at Sunday River. People are already skiing. Now, skiing is considered a low-impact sport, unless, of course, you're involved in a collision. But your knees do take a lot of abuse, especially with higher, stiffer boots that put added stress on your knee joints.
There's basically an epidemic of knee injuries where we used to be seeing broken bones. We're seeing more knee injuries now.
The better shape you're in, the better your chances of avoiding those and other injuries.
In general, we want to improve the strength and power. Skiing requires strength, endurance, balance, and coordination. You need to really, and you can, train all of those ahead of time.
Okay, folks, work those legs and get some aerobic exercise. I'll concentrate on my stomach because strong stomach muscles help stabilize your trunk.
My hunch is the majority of people don't really prepare.
Here's one man who always prepares, Tim LaValle. He's been skiing and coaching for 30 years. He knows the importance of being in good shape.
I don't do it with the intensity that I did it with 30 years ago. But I feel it's very important for me to be able to have the endurance and the strength to go out there in the cold and spend the hours that I do on the hill. Good afternoon, everybody.
Tim also coaches nearby Gould Academy students who are competitive skiers. Now, if you're into recreational skiing, you don't have to go this far to get into shape. But just watch how hard these kids work.
Well, anyone who skis and doesn't get ready for the season, I mean, they're setting themselves up maybe to get hurt, you know, but the regular person should go and like maybe 10 minutes, 20 minutes a day, just do something to get the blood flowing, you know, get themselves in shape.
Okay, let's go. All right, what's my goal here? So, how am I doing?
453, 455.
It's easy, she says.
As I've said before, you've got to do some of these before you can even think of doing some of these.
Now, don't forget, you have strengthening and aerobic exercise, but don't forget to stretch those muscles. Also, if you've got a 5th grader, check out a new program offered by the Ski Maine Association. 5th graders in Maine are eligible for a passport that allows them to ski or snowboard free at participating ski areas. Just call Ski Maine Association in Portland for more information. We'll drop a line to reel in your big old fish from Cherryfield to Bath. And the big old candle on the first birthday cake is just waiting to be blown out. And we'll take you to an old-fashioned diner. The landmark restaurant was closed for a year, but now the open for business sign is back in the window. Find out why this place is so special.
Introducing the Hood Light Block Bottle. Well, this is how it looks to the milk inside. Research proves that light breaks down the vitamins and affects the taste of milk. So our new bottle blocks out light to protect milk and its nutrients. This is how our new Light Block bottle looks from the outside, where our great tasting milk has to fend for itself. now with vitamin C.
People make the difference, so jump on in. Every time you help, everybody wins. Get involved, take a stand. It makes you feel good to be lending a hand. People make the difference, WLBZ 2.
Village Subaru's got the muscle, Bob. Get a grip, Jim. Village Car Company rolls.
It's brother against brother as Village Car Company and Village Subaru take on each other and the competition.
Mitsubishi Montero Sport has more horsepower and better mileage than a Nissan Pathfinder. Subaru Forester can tow twice as much as the Honda CR-V. Yeah, the Montero Sport is $4,300 less than the Jeep Grand Cherokee. So, Subaru Forester has more horsepower than the Toyota's RAV4.
Who's going to win? You are. Buy now, where prices are already wrestled down at Village Subaru and Village Car Company.
When you've been injured in an accident, it's sometimes hard to know who to turn to for help.
At the law offices of Lean and Emery and Associates, your case will be handled by an experienced personal injury attorney. We have more than 20 years of experience at helping injured people get the money that they deserve. Make sure the person handling your case is an attorney. Lean and Emery, local lawyers for the people of Maine.
Let the music begin. Tomorrow, the Bangor Symphony Orchestra continues its family casual concert series. This time, there's a unique twist to the performance. The Bangor Symphony will feature Russian music. There will also be a variety of pre-concert activities with some Russian flair. Tonight, we have a special guest with us. Julie Gockel is a member of the Bangor Symphony Orchestra, and she also teaches music in the Bangor school systems and has been instrumental in pulling the casual concert series together. Julie, thanks for being here tonight. Now, tomorrow's concert is a little bit different. Why the Russian theme?
Well, it started when our conductor, Chris Zimmerman, who loves Russian music, has promised us a Shostakovich symphony every year. And this one has a Russian history. The subtitle to this symphony is The Year 1905, and it's about a bloody revolution in Russia. And because that Russian history piece was in there, we surrounded that composition by other compositions by Russian composers. Once we did that, we found out there were a lot of Maine Russian connections. The Surrey Opera Company has been to Russia many times to perform. Samantha Smith, we all remember from the mid-'80s when she was trying to make some connections between Maine and Russia.
Okay, so now this is not the first concert the casual concert series has been going on. What's so unique about it? What is it that appeals to a broader scope of people?
Well, we call them family concerts because family has a very broad definition. Most people think of families as having children, which is why we have a lot of pre-concert activities for children of all ages, from face painting for the little ones to a talk about the music they're going to hear to give them some background for older ones. But it also could be a family with perhaps an older parent who would find that our normal 2 to 3 hour concerts on Sunday afternoon is too long. Could be a young couple who wants a change from dinner and a movie and could try dinner and a concert.
So family isn't just kids?
No, absolutely not.
It's everybody.
And casual because we want to break the concept that classical music is only for a certain segment of the population. It's for everybody, and it can be enjoyed by everybody.
Okay, and everybody can enjoy it tomorrow night. And we have a reminder that the casual concert series happens tomorrow night, and that'll be at the Maine Center for the Arts. Pre-concert activities start at 6 o'clock, and tickets are available at Shop and Save's stores in the Greater Bangor area or through the Symphony office. There will also be a WLBZ 2 Coats for Kids box set up, so if you have any coats for your kids that have outgrown, bring those along too. They'll be cleaned up and given to children in need. Well, every week, News Center's Bill Green takes us to a place along the road, some places in your own backyard that you may not even know about. A lot of folks were sad when, after 69 years in business, the Palace Diner in Biddeford closed in the summer of 1996. But now it's back with new owners who are determined to make the business run. Tonight, the Palace Diner is Bill Green's stop on My Hometown.
Back in 1927, someone said it looked just like a palace. And the Palace Diner would greet customers on Franklin Street in Biddeford until it closed in June of last year.
One happy guy. You want a nightmare yet? Nope. Been one happy guy.
Rick Bernier is happy because he's living the American dream. He and wife Joe bought the palace and opened it 3 weeks ago.
You want some jelly for your English muffin?
She waits on the customers, serving up the good food Rick whips up in the back.
I've been wanting to do this for about 20 years since I used to work at the Cascade Inn in Saco. Yeah. And when I got out of the restaurant business, because I had kids and everything, I told my wife if we ever get back into it again, we're going to do it on our own, a little diner.
The Berniers put everything they have into the palace and subsequently put everything they have into their daily efforts. Customers seem to appreciate what Rick and Joe are doing.
See, it's just quaint, cozy. This place has a lot of atmosphere. Good food. It's very clean. Yep, stainless steel, all polished up.
Oh, you're going to have some real characters coming in here now.
Rick and Joe say they want to make a living, but they're more interested in making friends.
Tom's an expert on the palace and on diner eating, and he says the key to good eating here is the grease, which makes it slide down faster. And I would concur. The owners, however, disagree.
So if you're looking to get filled up on election analysis or the inside scoop on Biddeford football, check out the Palace. It's never gone out of fashion. With my hometown in Biddeford, Bill Green, News Center.
And Bill tells us the special at the Palace Diner is anything on the menu plus a steak. It sounds like a fun place to visit, and if you'd like to check it out yourself, Biddeford is only about 150 miles from Bangor. Now, before we wrap up the weekend live at 5:30, we will be wishing some little ones a happy first birthday and a Friday tradition, big and small. They're all big old fish to us. We have the catch of the day when we come back.
In northern New England, where character has been shaped by granite and gentled by spring rains, there's an insurance company with deep roots here that takes special care in protecting you and all you do. A company with a proud tradition of strength, stability, and performance, like the famed Concord Coach, the Concord Group.
Northern New England is our territory, and 300 agents serve it. Call for one of us now.
Check the 9X Yellow Pages for your local Concord Group agent.
Enter the wonderful world of imagination at Dakin's Toys and Gifts, where dinosaurs roam the earth and planes fly through the sky, where you can ride the rails, or ride a horse, or sail upon the ocean blue, catch a ball, or catch a koosh, or catch a fish or two. At Dakin's, if you can imagine it, it can happen. Bring the kids in to sign up for our birthday club and lay away now for Christmas at Dakin's Toys and Gifts in the Airport Mall and in downtown Searsport.
We're waiting for you. Come see us soon. We're your home for business, Millinocket. Yes, your home for business, Millinocket. We're your home for business, Millinocket. Waiting for you.
Now it's time to wish a happy first birthday to two little ones turning 1 year old, because this means they're not babies anymore. Our first birthday girl is Ashley Marie Talon. She's a daughter of Shannon and Ken Talon of Bangor. Her grandparents, Joan and Albert Talon, brought us this picture. And here's Jacob Maurice Alley. His big day is tomorrow, November 8th. He is the son of Michelle Alley of Jonesport. We wish you both a very happy first birthday. Now, it's easy to be part of the first birthday fun here on Alive at 5:30. Just send a picture to First Birthday at the address you see on your screen. Please include your child's name and birthday, where you live, and a return envelope. Then sit back and enjoy a special first birthday wish on Alive at 5:30.